All right, for the rest of you, I hope you enjoy this and you can learn from my mistakes. All right, so to get to work, it takes me like 30 minutes to get to work. I take the freeway, and coming home, I exit the freeway, there's an off-ramp there, and there's always like a homeless guy standing on the corner right by the light or whatever. I know, it's weird, right? You're in your car, you just like, what do? You know, it's kind of like, I mean, if you're right next to him, but it's just like, I just ignore them, you know? It's like, yeah, whatever, I'm listening to music or pretending I am, like, I just move on. But this one day, I exit the freeway, there's like 4 or 5 cars in front of me, it's a red light, and I've got this Ziploc bag of carrots that I'm eating, you know, scarfing down leftover from lunch, and this monster truck pulls up behind me, you know, and its tires are like, you know, towering over my car, and it's a tinted window, so I can't really see the person inside it, but I just feel like, monster truck, you know, and he's gonna run me over. And so I just, like stupid, I'm just feeling that kind of weird pressure of like, I better go as soon as this turns green or he's gonna kill me. And so I'm eating these carrots, and I look over expecting to see a homeless man over on the side, and I see a homeless woman, you know, and I'm from Texas. I mean, I grew up with, like, you know, help women, respect them, you know, so my heart went out to her. I was like, you know what, I should do something for her, you know? And in LA, you have to pay for parking everywhere if you've been there. And so my cup holders were full of quarters. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give her all these quarters. So I scooped up every last quarter I had, and I threw them in this Ziploc bag. It's like 2 pounds worth of quarters. I was like, wow, this is awesome. She's gonna change her life. So I rolled down the window, and she's a good, like I said, 4 or 5 cars, so it's maybe from here to like the door over there. And I roll down my window, and I hold out this 2 pound bag of quarters, and she's over there, she sees me, and she puts her sign down, and she goes like this. I'm like, wait, what? How's this work? And I'm like, I've never done this before. Help me out here. You're supposed to come here. I can't, what, you want me to get out? Is that what people do? And so I'm like freaking out, like, I don't hit this, you know? And, but as I'm like thinking this, the light turns green, and these 4 or 5 cars in front of me, they just take off. And so feeling that pressure behind me, I just start going, you know? I'm like, you know? And then I'm approaching her fairly fast, like 20, 30 miles an hour. And I'm really panicking now. I'm like, how is this exchange gonna happen, you know? I mean, because I throw it in her gut, she's gonna, got it, you know? Or what if she hangs onto it too long and pulls me out of the car, and I die, right? Don't let go, and I drag her under the car, and, you know, run her over, the monster truck smushes her, and so I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. And so I'm like, well, Johnny, you're a martial artist. All you have to do is focus. You know? And I'm thinking, like, I got this 2 pound bag of quarters, and I'm like, okay, Johnny, all you have to do is just flick your wrist like that. And you'll watch this 2 pound bag of quarters land gracefully in her hands that are just like this. You know? And so as I'm approaching her at 20, 30 miles an hour, I'm like, okay, Johnny, ready? And now. And so I do that. And if you've been in an accident or whatever, time really does slow down. And I think it's like God up there being like, oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. Slow-mo this one. Moses. Hey, Jesus. This is good, guys. You got popcorn? And so I watch, you know, this, as I'm going 20, 30 miles an hour, as this 2 pound bag of quarters leaves my hand, 2 pounds worth, at 20 or 30 miles an hour.
Oh.
It smacks her in the face.
Oh.
The bag rips open.
Oh.
Quarters go everywhere. I see them like glistening in the sunlight. It was beautiful. From any other perspective but mine and hers. It's just like, it's almost like I can hear like, silent, slow-mo. All I can do is this. I'm going so fast that I just screech around the corner like I just did a drive-by quartering. And all the monster truck guy's like, douchebag, you're supposed to get out of your car. Haven't you done this before? Anyways, so if there's a lesson to be learned, don't give homeless people money while driving your car.